Hello again, YouTubes. We are out at an old park area here in Buffalo. It is April Fool's Day 2024. I got the day off of work, so you know that means I'm going to be out detecting. Let's see what we can find here. First piece of random copper. Who knows what it is? Probably part of some type of construction material next to this old, I think this is a 1920s building. But she rang up at 25, only about 2 inches down. And our second target of the day, first coin. See if I get that in the light. That's going to be a 1977 copper memorial penny. Okay, first signal of the day was giving me a 2324. I was expecting possibly aluminum, but here is our first race car. It's either going to be a Hot Wheels, which it is. Somebody lost their little green race car. Seems to be in decent condition with all of the wheels. So we can add that one to the collection. Ground is still a little bit moist, but that's good for digging plugs. First quarter of the day, this is a nice and red 1973 Eagleback quarter. That's what we like to see, the coins getting older. This one is going to be another copper penny, a 1964. Hopefully we'll get into some older, is it 58 and older for the wheat pennies. Let's go. And here's why you always want to double check your holes. I pulled the plug here. I was getting a 25, which is higher than you'd expect for a ring pull like this. So we add that to the pile, but double checking, oops, let me turn that back on. There's still something else in this plug. So break off the bottom of it. And not treasure, but that's probably what was giving me my 25 signal. A large flattened screw-on bottle cap. There's our next hunk of junk. Might be treasure to somebody else. Seems to be part of a very small wire fence type clasp. Alright, here's our next signal. We're going to live dig. Where'd it go? There we go. Getting a repeating 29 to 31. That tends to be a quarter. So we will pinpoint it. Should be right in the center of my coil. So I set my, oh, something else right there under the coil. Take out the pinpointer. Maybe. Yep. We know she is right underneath there, so should be able to dig a small hole to a nice little C-shaped plug. They just flip it over. Make sure you guys are hopefully looking at what I'm showing here. And there we go. So there is my quarter. She has definitely been nicked by a lawnmower at some point. And our year, 1965. So she's 1 year away from being silver. That is a very good sign for us. Probably won't be a spendable quarter unless I can get somebody to take it and change. I know she won't go through a coin star like that. But we're close to the silver. And of course, we have a surface find of what looks to be a pretty new Puma running shoe. Thankfully, no foot inside of it. Hopefully, we won't find the person missing that. Here we go. Just chasing like a 24-25 signal. This seems to be a coin. I thought it might be a button at first. I see Buffalo written at the bottom, This might be some type of bus token. See if I can clear out enough of that to read more at the top. Can't really read what the top words are. Looks like nothing there. Definitely buffalo on the bottom. Filthier on the other side. I'll have to get this one cleaned up, give you guys a better look once I get it home, but I do believe this is an old, like a bus token. That's pretty awesome. And another one of these, with the kids being bad kids at school, bringing these old, usually made by Kent. I don't see the badge on this one. Got those Bakelite style, multicolor handled pocket knives. Shouldn't bring these to school, kids. EMI laden area, so you can hear the detector over there going crazy. But I found that appears to be a 2019 rabies tag. Lackawanna, so that's nearby. Oh, another pet tag for the collection. The latest find was giving me about a 23. I almost had a heart attack when I saw this eagle and stars. Oh my God, did I find something Civil War era? But I don't think they had no cash value coins. Solid signal here puts us around the dates we want. And unfortunately, this 1960 penny is just going to be copper and a memorial. So very close to our silver coin years as well as our Wheaties. We'll see if we find one on the way back to the truck. Well, here's one good sign here. 13s tend to be pull tabs. But here we got, so I get that in the light, the reddest nickel I've ever found. Not that old though, I think that's maybe a 1992. Getting down to the last signals before we get to the truck. I can't read that one perfectly, but it's either a 64 or 66 penny. So again, we're still right around our silver years. Just gotta hope for some good luck before we get back to the truck. Okay, we've finished up here. I'll try to stay out of the light here, putting everything in the shadows. So far we have everything from what looks like aluminum trim, a busted glass piece, that's why you want to wear gloves, a whole bunch of scrap aluminum, your various assortment of small and large bottle caps, mostly beer, the random pieces of foil. I did find a lighter, some grommet pieces, random pieces of wire. We do have that green Hot Wheels I'll have to get cleaned up. Full vapes, rabies tags, that 60s pocket knife, then my assortment of change. Still have to clean up this buffalo token, probably some kind of bus token in there. Then we go on to Luke's assortment of everything. Looks like through there we have the same amount of scrap aluminum, Colt 45. And then he's actually scored with some really good coins. We have an Indian head penny, a mercury dime. He did find a 36 silver quarter. This one will be interesting, as that appears to be a silver ring with a ton of stones on it. And then your other assortment of various, what do we got, 4 wheat pennies?
Yeah, 4 wheats.
And then your standard clad. So a decent amount of stuff here. We'll have to maybe come back here with some other coils, see what we can do. But for the most part, it's a lot of your party junk at this park. So until next time.